What is up, you guys? This is Chris, aka Thrift BCQ, and in this video I'm going to be showing you 10 awesome items that sold in my store. But stay tuned until the end so that you can see exactly what one of my items sold for. So stay tuned, it was a really good sale. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Chris and I am a part-time reseller up in Toronto, Canada. I sell on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Amazon, those crazy places. And I like to dabble in a little shipping type videos as well. So if those are your jams, please consider hitting the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know when another fire video is coming out. All right, first thing I was able to sell, this was a Philips CDI remote controller. I got this in a lot of 3 remotes in a bag I got from Value Village. I believe I paid like $3.99 with 20% off for all 3 remotes. I already sold one of my remotes in that for $10, so I'm pretty much in pure profit here. This remote sold for $50.34 plus shipping. All right, the next item I sold, this was a Sony CyberShot DSC-W800. This was a 20 megapixel camera I was able to find at the very bottom of one of the bins that the workers were rolling out onto the floor. So I got this camera alone for $6.99 with 20% off, but it didn't come with anything else other than the battery and the camera. So I actually ended up getting a like $5 cable with it because it is Sony, has its own proprietary cable. I got that for another $5. So in total I paid about $8-9 for the whole shebang, but I was able to sell it within 2 weeks and it sold for $40 plus shipping. I originally had it for $49, but I accepted an offer for $40. I was fine with $40, but yeah, it was a great deal. All right, the next item that sold, this was a Facebook Marketplace find I found for $25. She told me it was brand new and she basically lied up her butt because that was absolutely not brand new. There were scratches on the discs. But it was a Guitar Hero for the PlayStation 2. It came with 2 games and the box. I like the original box, that's great, but man, she was completely lying. It was not brand new. So luckily I got the discs resurfaced, so they're in great shape now. They were working and I managed to sell this within a span of, I believe it was 2 weeks as well, and this sold for $79.99, so a decent return from that. All right, the next item I sold, actually a bunch of items I sold. This came in a lot because someone made an offer of 3 items, and so it was a bunch of Walking Dead figures that I had. One was Michonne, one was a Walker, and I think the other one was Maggie. Yeah, it was Maggie. So I got this in a lot, like probably 2 years ago now, but I mean, it's been sitting in my stash, but I really wanted to just keep them. I didn't think that I had the need to just try to get rid of them. I was willing to just sit on them just because I'm already in pure profit on all these. So with all of these 3, I sold all 3 for $55 plus shipping, and this was probably in my store for about 2 years now, but I'm just happy to see it go, and I kept lowering the prices on these as well, so glad to see it go though, and it's all pure profit. All right, the next item I sold, this was a set of Cricut cartridges. If you saw in one of my previous hauls, I got this from a Value Village for about $14.99 with 20% off, and this finally sold. It took about 2.5 weeks to sell, but it sold for $36.09. I had it originally for like $39.99. And yeah, I had a sale on it, so it ended up selling for full sale price. All right, the next item I sold, this was a Mario Kart for the Nintendo DS. I had this in my stash as well. I bought this from a lot of 3DS and DS games that I had with a couple of the consoles. So this was already pure profit. I ended up selling this. It took me about, I'd say, 5 months to sell. I mean, there's so many Mario Karts like saturated on eBay right now. So this sold for $18.99. And there was no shipping or anything. It was a local pickup. I actually set up local pickups because I find that people ask me a lot if I do allow for pickups. So I've been starting to enable local pickup now. And so, I mean, if it's enticing people to buy it a lot more, then I'll definitely do that now. So it's been pretty effective so far. I've had probably 3 local sales in the last 3 months. So I can definitely tell it's been working. The next thing I sold was a camcorder. I got this from a auction in Facebook. It was for, I believe it was $21 that I paid. And yeah, it was a Sony Handycam. It was in working order when I tested it. So yeah, so here's the disclaimer. not everything happens all fine and dandy. So I actually got, like, as of today, I got a response back from the guy saying it wasn't working. So it sucks. It is what it is. He showed me a couple photos. I kept trying to ask him for the entire camera with the error message because I wanted to call him out to make sure that it was legit. And like, he was just stalling so much. He didn't want to send me the photos. Like, he was having trouble sending me the photos, literally. But he was able to send me the original photos that he had, like, in the first email, and it was ridiculous. And so I was like, you know what, this is not worth it. I mean, and then all of a sudden I got the big threat saying, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Either I return it or I'm gonna give you a bad review. So let's see, like, take your pick. So I knew off the bat, like off the top of my head, I appreciated him saying that, because now he can't leave a review because I can just get that taken out based on the threats that he's trying to give to me. So unfortunately, this did not pan out. I ended up refunding him the $100 that I sold it for. It sucks, it is what it is. Luckily, I didn't spend it or anything. It was just sitting there. I had a feeling it was gonna happen in the very beginning because, I mean, if you saw my Instagram post, it was something about trust issues, and he's like, can you guarantee that this is in working order? If not, I expect a full refund and you should be paying for the postage back. So like, people were saying just cancel it. But I'm like, I've had messages like that before, and it's been okay. But I mean, man, this sucks. It really does suck. Like, it was $100 sale. I'm probably not going to do that again if I get those types of messages, just because I don't want to risk it anymore. It's such a big ticket item, and yeah, I don't want to do it. So yeah, $100 down the drain. Wow. All right, the next thing I sold, this was a video game for the Xbox 360. This was from a lot of an Xbox 360 console I got that I already sold a while back, so this is all pure profit. This was actually a game that I had resurfaced because there was a lot of scratches on it, but it was a really valuable game. This was Naruto: The Broken Bonds, and I was pleasantly surprised with how much it was going for. So I actually got the sale. It sold probably within 2 days. After getting it fixed, and it sold for $59.99. That was an awesome sale. All right, the next item I was able to sell, this was in my one of my previous hauls. It was that printer, the laser printer, in really great condition, and it came with its own separate laser toner, brand new, sealed in the box. I decided to sell it in a lot because I wanted the item to just go as a unit, and I wanted to get a decent amount right away. So with that said, I got this for $30 with 20% off at Value Village. It sold probably within about a week and a half, and it sold for $149.99. So that was a great sale. All right, guys, the moment you've been waiting for. If you saw my previous haul, you saw that I picked up a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were super old, and I did more research on these things. So let me just break down what I was able to find in terms of edition and how old they actually are, because there are certain nuances on the actual pack that let you know exactly how old they are. So with that said, there's a specific channel that I follow, and he actually has a huge breakdown of all the different so first off, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh Metal Raiders blister pack. And so that channel, I'm gonna put a link in the description below if you want to know more about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, because he does like a whole PowerPoint breakdown of each individual pack, each card, to let you know the differences between each edition. It's insane. So this is the Metal Raiders blister pack that I have. Now, I'm fully aware this is not a first edition. If this was a first edition, you would have seen the word first edition here at the top. Now, if you notice though, the Konami logos, from what I've learned on the PowerPoint and the video that he posted, these are the old logos. If it was the new one, it would have just said Konami on it. So since that these are the older ones, and also there's no label here, this is actually the first original unlimited blister pack that came out in 2002. So although it's not the first edition, it is the first unlimited blister pack of Metal Raiders that came out. So I know the original first edition will come out and go for crazy money, which was like the $349 that I posted, but keep in mind, this is still very valuable. So I posted this for originally for around the $349 mark, and then I saw what the comps were. Like, they were pretty sporadic with the unlimited first edition. They ranged between, I'd say, 90 to about 279, 299. And so I put this originally at 249 now. Here's the thing. I sold one now. I got an offer for $200. So I have sold this for $200. It sold within 2 days of listing. And just within the last 30 minutes, I sold my second one, and it sold, I took an offer for $189.99. So this is still very valuable. I have no problems getting that much. I am absolutely destroying the profit on this. I got 4 packs for $3.99 with 20% off. So again, I did as much research as I could on this. I listed it and I made sure I took pictures of everything, and I gave the exact title of what it's supposed to be. It is a 2002 Unlimited Metal Raiders blister pack. Again, I'm so happy with how this turned out because I only have two packs left now, and I'm still probably gonna make between almost around $400 more off this if I can. And if I can, I'll make the full 500 off this more. So I've already made just about $389 on this right now from 2 packs. So that is still an awesome win for me. All right, guys, there you have it. Those were my 10 items that sold in my store. And I was so happy to show you what I was able to sell throughout the month, especially these bad boys, because my goodness, they were absolutely an amazing thing to see. You do not see these things anytime, like in a value village, especially with packs this rare. So it's an awesome feeling. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys on the next video. This is Thrift BCQ signing out. Peace out, guys.